Hey everyone, Percy here. Today is a huge day for the channel. The Down the Mine pilot is finally here. After so many years of speculation and waiting through Mattel if they could finally go through their archives, they actually did. And I can't believe that it actually happened. I mean, first we had the Railway Series Special Edition Thomas from Playrail this year, which yes, I will be looking at that too at some point. We have this. I have only seen a few seconds of footage, but we're about to watch the entire dang thing. Let's see what season 1 could have looked like and what the first preview of the show was. 3, 2, 1. April 1983 began the first filming of Thomas. The Thomas episode. Holy crap, the face mask looks so weird. Using specially created models, this initial test would help with this series. Dude, Gordon. Following his reconstruction of previous unseen tests during the film events discovered in Mattel's archives. Yep. Gordon's face mask there, the little hand pushing it, told by Ringo Starr. Crazy. Oh my gosh.
One day, Thomas was at the junction when Gordon shuffled in with some trucks.
This new music.
Phew, remarked Thomas. What a funny smell. Can you smell a smell? I can't smell a smell, said Annie.
Even the narration seems different.
Musty sort of smell, said Thomas. No one noticed it till you did, grunted Gordon.
I can't get enough of this Gordon face mask. This is incredible.
Clarabelle, do you know what I think it
The
is?
Thomas ones look pretty similar to the final product.
Before Gordon could answer, Thomas puffed away.
Oh my gosh.
Annie and Clarabelle could hardly believe their ears.
The emphasis on zooming in on the camera and all that. This is an original scene. I'm pretty sure that's an original scene. There's like that one is going over the bridge. Yeah, that's definitely in the original intro. I know there's at least like 3 scenes from this. This is one of them. This is in the final Down the Mine, and Down the Mine didn't even come up in the actual season until like episode 27 or 24. There's like 26 episodes per classic season, and it was like the 24th or 22nd or something like that. Dude, the face masks, the camera angles being just slightly off.
He had often tried to pass it and he had never
This is
succeeded.
unreal.
But this morning he had made a plan. He had to push the empty trucks into one siding and pull out full ones from another.
That's just a completely different line. He even didn't say that in the original.
To see where they were going. Now, said Thomas to himself. Hurrah, laughed Thomas.
The
as he
whistle.
pulled the trucks into the siding.
That's so different.
Stupid old boy, said Thomas. There's no danger. There's no danger. Look out, shouted his driver.
Dude, the sand crumbling.
Fire and smoke, said Thomas. I'm sunk. And he was. Thomas could just
The
see
crash is more
but he
like
couldn't move.
what would happen if you were first to reenact this, I would assume, as I've tried to do it myself too.
Please get me out. I won't be naughty.
The tear effects.
I'm not sure, replied the Fat Controller. We can't lift you out with the crane. The ground's not firm enough.
You know,
Let me
that's
see.
also from the
I
original.
wonder if
I do
Gordon
remember
could
that.
pull you out. Yes, sir, said Thomas nervously, but he didn't really want to meet Gordon just yet. Down a mine, is he? Ho, 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 laughed Gordon. What a jokey chortle, puffing to the rescue.
I hope this stays on YouTube forever. If not, I'm archiving it.
Couple of puffs.
Dude, this is amazing.
Strong cables were fastened between the 2 engines. Are you ready? Heave, called the Fat Controller.
Most of these Fat Controller scenes are from the original.
It was a lot harder than they all thought.
I could be wrong, but I believe some of these
But at last he was
models are in a different scale. Maybe
I'm
not.
sorry I was
Like the
cheating,
close-up
said Thomas.
scenes here.
That's all right, Thomas. You made me laugh. I'm in disgrace, Gordon went on pathetically. I feel very low. I'm in disgrace too, said Thomas. Why, so you are, Thomas. We're both in disgrace.
I'm not
Shall
familiar
we
with
form
some
an
of the Railway
alliance?
series.
And
Like,
Ali, what was it? Asked Thomas. An alliance, Thomas. United we stand, together we fall, said Gordon grimly. Right you are, said Thomas. Good, that's settled, mumbled Gordon. And buffer to buffer, the allies puffed home.
dude, that was amazing. So, Clearwater Productions, that was, yeah, they were the same team who went on to make the entire series. 2025 restoration film based on the original series. And it's in like widescreen too. They did that even though the original was 4:3. They rest in peace, Britt Allcroft. She would have loved to see this going to the public. Holy crap, that was amazing, guys. I can't believe we fully have footage of this. That was incredible. I kind of want to remake that, honestly. Even though it was kind of short, that was, I could totally remake that. And like putting that, I can't believe that. Putting that up next to the original and just seeing the comparisons. Like I've seen the original like probably 1,000 times at this point. I the amount of differences that I could just put in and out, and I'm sure a lot of you guys could too, was a ton. And that wasn't even, like I said, Down the Mine wasn't even the first episode of in launch window order. Maybe they made that as the first episode, but the first one was Thomas and Gordon. And then Edward and Gordon come out, Henry, so on and so forth. I can't believe this. I gotta rewatch it over and over. I gotta see what all the reactions are looking like from all those other YouTubers. This will be uploaded as soon as possible. Thank you all for watching. I'm so sorry for the lack of content, but I will be getting more content as soon as possible. Peace.